just a message to myself, I guess, um, and maybe to some of you, and that is keep them cut off, deny all access to you. Um, I'm starting to really see why this is critical um, more than before um, because their onslaught, I remember, they will keep pressing um, if you don't. Well, they never stopped pressing, they never stopped hovering. Um, their onslaught was constant throughout my life. It was never um, a time where it wasn't a constant. Uh, let's keep control of this person, meaning me. Um, so remember that they're, especially if you were someone they needed as a scapegoat, the onslaught was probably very heavy for you to not leave the network, like a heavy um, kind of desire. Uh, they're probably panicking on who do we scapegoat now? Who do we scapegoat now? Right now. Uh, but it's not my role anymore. It's not my problem. So maybe they can scapegoat the golden child for once, you know? Anyways, see how she likes being scapegoated and see how it feels. um, anyways, but yeah, just uh, the main thing is just keep them cut off still forever because their attempts and their onslaught, from what I saw over the decades, will never stop. Never. Um, so keep that in mind. And know they will not see the errors of their ways. No, they will not check themselves into therapy. They will not do any of that. I promise. They might do a program here or there that isn't therapy, like going in to see a counselor or psychologist. They won't do that on their own. Trust me. Um, over most of my life, they never once checked themselves into therapy, saw a counselor. It was always uh, abuse the kid, and then point the finger at the kid that the kid needs to go to therapy for me for the abuse I did on him, but he needs to go to therapy. He's the one, not me, that abused him. He does. They'll point the finger at the person they abused to go to therapy. Um, Sometimes even right after the abuse, he needs therapy. I don't know what's wrong with him. I didn't abuse him. That memory's gone. That memory's just gone. Like I magically have memory problems. You'll notice they have magical memory problems, you know, when it comes to abuse. It never happened. They didn't do that. It was somebody else. Uh, he's he's imagining things. Sure. Whatever helps them sleep at night, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, just keep them cut off. they don't really deserve your respect, in my opinion, for their behaviors over decades. You know, there's no really uh, there's no really making up for that. You know, in my opinion, um, they had decades to go to counseling. They had decades to go to a psychologist and get help. They never do. They never do. So it's on them. So uh, it's not my job to fix them. And even if I could fix them, I don't think I could still. It's a lot to fix. It's a lot to fix. It's a whole tornado you're trying to fix. You're trying to fix a tornado, basically. You ain't fixing a tornado. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say for now. Because on a video that I watched from Spiritual Whistleblower, she says the best revenge is to deny them access. And I agree with that. Just completely deny them access. Live as if they're dead in your mind. They're dead. You got to live that way. And that's the key. And just keep denying them access to you. As in, they don't know how to get a hold of you. They don't know where to find you. That kind of denying access. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to say.